වැඩ වෙලා හතර වටේ යන්නට ලෝකේ වටේ අලුත් ඇඳුම් අරගෙන දෙනවලු ඉඳලා හිටලා මං ඇඳුමක් කිල්ලුවාම මෙන්න පොලේ එතකොට සල්ලි නැහැ
Hello everyone, I'm Hima Hasranga and today we're going to be interviewing the lead singer of a very famous band. Want to know who that is? Okay, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to give you some hints. So the band started in 1970 and has gained a huge fan base for Sinhala and English baila. Guess who it is? Well, it's none other than the Gypsies. Now, when we think about it, we remember Uncle Sunil Pereira. Now, sadly, he's no longer with us, so we pray he's in a good place. But let's move on with Miss Monique. Okay, so Miss, while you were in school, how was your school life? And when did you get the idea to join a band?
Well, Himal, to be honest, school life was fun. I was very naughty when I was in school, got on everyone's nerves. My teachers liked me though because I meant no ill will towards anyone. I took part in many competitions, singing competitions while I was in school, but also as an extracurricular activity, I participated in state ballroom dance championships, which thankfully school gave me permission for. But where music was concerned, it was not really a priority, although I participated in many performances or competitions, concerts from school. But it was just something I did because I liked it, but I never thought of it as a career option.
So it was a passion?
It was passion. It was passion, and also the fact that my colleagues in school pushed me to do it every single time. Yes.
Okay, well that sounds really amazing because now your colleagues just want you to not get an opportunity like that, if I'm being honest. In my school as well, there have been multiple cases where they do not want me to go ahead. I mean, you were really lucky. So now cooperation is also something that people struggle with, so they don't work together. How were you able to work together with your band?
Oh, most certainly. Being a part of a team is very important, I believe, for not just for the growth of the band, but for your own personal growth, right? A team working together is unbeatable, truly. So, and also I would be really bored if I were to sing on my own every single day, right? But Gypsies is a phenomenal team, right? We are actually like a family. It's just a few of us, so we work together, we eat together, we laugh together, we cry together. Yes, we fight also a little bit, like any family would.
Obviously.
But we also learn from each other. We bounce ideas off each other, and we just make each other better. One picks up where the other cannot. And that is what a team is, so we all have good days and bad, and if I happen to be having a bad day, which is very normal because we are all human, my team is there to pick it up, to pick me up, right? And to take on whatever gig, whatever event we have going for us and do our best. So indeed, it's such a blessing to be a part of a team, and also where the Gypsies are concerned, I mean, such a senior management, right? Senior musicians, so much to learn from. I mean, when Uncle Sunil was among us, he taught me so much value. There was so much value in what he had to say to all of us, and the love for each other just grew.
Okay, so Miss, have you gotten annoyed during long recording hours?
Working in a recording studio, no.
Okay.
But video shoots, definitely. I feel that there is a lot of time being wasted, too many breaks, People
Exactly.
just scattering for no reason in the middle of a shoot, and you're sitting there wondering.
For no reason at all.
Exactly, and you're wondering, we could have finished this scene, we could have finished it, but no, someone's hungry, someone's thirsty, someone's something, phones ring. So I do get a little annoyed, but then I also have to understand that I need to keep my peace about myself and focus so that I don't lose myself in all the madness, and that'll delay things further. So
Yeah, that's true.
I just smile.
Okay, so Miss, you've told, you've done a lot of gigs with the Gypsies, obviously. Could you tell me at least a few of your favorite performances, best performances?
Okay, so I am someone who enjoys the moment, the moment I am in. So for me, every performance is like a best performance, everything, every gig, every wedding, every corporate event, every tour has something unique about it, and it really, really lingers and it stays in my heart forever. But if I had to pick, I'd say USA, my performance in Los Angeles with the Gypsies, and Ronnie Leach joined us for that concert as well. Then we did, in 2018, we did Manchester, which was very different. We had mostly a white audience, a foreign audience, which was interesting, that foreigners came to see the Gypsies. But all in all, every event has its own plus and minus.
Yes,
so
exactly.
It's the moments from everything that we collect along the way, and we cherish them.
I making. Yes. Sir, Moroni ke sir. Yeah. He's making.
Fantastic. Amazing man you are. Yes. And then I went to Dambula.
Dambul. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Dambula.
Such sights to see.
Dambul. Yeah. I making.
You?
Yeah, I making. Dambul.
You too?
Yeah. I making. Dambul.
Wow.
Tane lindo.
And then
Oh, Miss, that's really interesting, if I'm not going to lie. I mean, uniqueness is what makes everything better. You can't have a good life if you don't have any uniqueness, ups and downs. Anyways, if it weren't for music, where would you be right now?
If it weren't for music, okay, so I never wanted to be a musician.
Okay.
That was not my plan when I was studying back in school, or even after, as soon as I left school, it was not a plan. At first I wanted to become a lawyer, and then at some point down the line I wanted to become a journalist, and that is actually what I studied when I left school, journalism and mass communications. But destiny has its way of, setting your path for you, and no matter how much you try to escape it, it's always going to get you, and reset you. So yes, so lawyer, journalist, those were the things I wanted to do.
Okay.
But here I am, a musician today, 20 years later.
Okay, so Miss, this is going to be my last question, then Randeep is going to take over. So, what is your greatest strength as an artist?
My greatest strength, okay, I would think it is the way I am around people. Yes, I love being around people. I love entertaining them. For me, being on stage is a joy, and I think that resonates, and the audience feels it as well. So I'd say the fact that I love being a part of the crowd, a part of the party, and
That's
people.
Really cool. That's really
joy,
cool.
sharing joy. Yes.
Wow.
when the life you had planned slowly slips through your hands, when it feels like you just slept right through the best years of your life, when you can't find your way.
So Monique auntie, so you have been singing with the Gypsies for so long time, like what do you feel?
Well, Randeep, to be very honest, I feel it's an absolute privilege to be a part of such a legendary band. You know, the Gypsies is over 50 years old, and I've been in the band since 2013. So learning from the greats, really, the legendary Sunil Pereira, Pereira, and all the others in the band. It is an absolute privilege, and I think I am absolutely blessed and lucky to be able to be in a team like this, a part of a team like this.
Thank you very much. In every person's life, family is the thing that supports them. So what kind of a support you got from your family in your singing field?
Well, let me say that I am, and I have been so fortunate since I was a child that I had a mother who supported me in every way. You know, when she realized that I had a talent for singing, for performance, she sent me for, of course, elocution was a thing we had to do because she's also an elocution teacher, speech and drama teacher. So as children, if we didn't go for speech and drama classes or elocution, it would be very disappointing for her. But where music was concerned, she really pushed. She took me for all kinds of competitions. She really encouraged me, and she still does. My sister have been such pillars of strength in my life, and now even my husband, who is also a musician. So we are like this team, or they are like this support team, you know. And I'm absolutely lucky because a lot of people don't have that. A lot of children tell their parents that they want to be musicians even, and they are shut down because usually it's become a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. And there's nothing wrong with those professions, but if you have the talent and the passion for it, you support it. And I've been lucky all the way.
Thank you very much. So you have sung with Uncle Sunil for a very long time. And what did you feel when Uncle Sunil passed away?
Wow. I think just like the rest of the country, I was devastated because we honestly thought that he was on the road to recovery, because especially since he came home a few days before he passed away, or a few days before he was readmitted, we all, celebrated the fact that, hey, Uncle Sunil is back, and, let him rest for a month or two and we'll be back to planning tours and, gigs. And it was really unexpected. And I don't think, like almost a year down the line now, to be honest, I don't think that it is sunk in 100%. I feel like, even when I'm on stage, that I'm going to turn the corner and he's going to be there, with his colorful suit and his crazy dance, and his magnificent personality. So I think all of us, the entire band, had to rethink and reevaluate how we move forward without him. Emotionally, everyone was down. Of course, we still are. We all miss him. But also, as a band, do we move forward? There were so many questions people wanted to know. And of course, we answered them. We said, yes, we are moving forward for a while. But it was really hard, and it still is, because we really miss him, because he was the pillar. He was the cornerstone of what we were doing. And to lose him, to lose such a huge personality like that, a legend, it's such an immense loss. So
thank you. So this is my final question, and what are the advices you can give to the young singers who are hoping to come up?
Well, any advice I would give any aspiring artist, singer, guitarist, whatever, or anyone who's trying to do something in the aesthetics, I would say study your craft. You cannot ride on talent alone, because everyone is talented now, and there's so much information out there. I mean, you get on YouTube, you can learn how to play a new instrument, you can learn how to, but study your craft, because everyone is good and there is so much competition out there, and you need to know exactly what you are doing. So I would encourage everyone to study their craft, and also continue your studies in school, because that is very important. Finish your studies. Don't just rely on the fact that you can sing or play an instrument or whatever it is, and the plan is to form a band, therefore you don't need your O-level, your A-level and your higher education. You do, you really do, because it makes us a whole human being, a rounded human being, and you don't want to have just one thing and not the other. So I would encourage you to spread your wings, academics is very important. Music and art and all that kind of thing is also very important to be a well-balanced, a well-rounded human being, an adult. So I would encourage you to do both. Focus on your studies in school and also do a course. There are so many musical courses now, so do it and really follow your passion, follow your dreams, and do everything to the best of your ability, and very especially be kind to your team.
So now we have come to the end of a great interview with Mrs. Monique, and we are going to launch our third magazine very soon.
Yeah, so expect something really cool. So if you want to read the article, and if you're not, if you can't bear listening, feel free to come to our magazine launch at Kennedy City Centre. Thank you for listening. We are Team Media Metrics.
කොළව හින්දගේ දොරක් නෑ නැද මූලන කිසිම සැපක් නෑ අරලිය ගහ මැදුර වගේ නෑ වටේ හිටපු නෑදෑයොත් බැසිල් මල්ලි කොහෙද කියලාද දැන් මට ඉඳලා වැඩක් නෑ सवारी देते कितना भी तुम सब बड़ा दे रहे हैं Signore